Hello, this is Reginald Kuankaru. Welcome back. If you've been keeping up with this teaching series, you might be wondering if the sacred process mastery stuff really works. A healthy skepticism is good. You're still watching, so that tells me that you have an open mind. That's good as well. I'm a natural skeptic, so I completely understand. My skepticism is what helped me really crack open sacred process mastery. I had fallen to a depth that I had never been before in my life. I had lost everything after I had been laid off. I was living in a one-room, extended stay hotel, one employment check away from homelessness. It was traumatic for me in one way, but turned out to be the best thing that put me on my new path. So that's where I began to really search for details in sacred processes. I couldn't find anyone that really knew the sacred processes. I was so frustrated with people that claimed they were teaching Kemeticism, but it always ended up with a history lesson and them telling me about the ancestors or how we needed to get back to what the ancestors believed. But what did they actually practice? Other than trivia, how were these historical facts going to help me on my daily life? They would skirt around my questions and mumble something about giving you pride, but really couldn't give me any step-by-step details. That's because no one had really laid them out before. If they did try to answer, it was just what they knew in Christianity. They were just repackaging religion and calling it Kemetic. I was done. I recognized that the way I'm wired mentally and how I process this knowledge and information was really unique. I had to have background knowledge in science, metaphysics, religion, astrology, and numerology, among other things. They're all parts of the ancient teachings, but no one really had connected the dots for me. Okay, deep down, I'm a nerd for real. So learning this stuff was right up my alley. When I did connect the dots and apply the knowledge, I did begin to see things shift in my life. Slowly at first, but that was because I was gaining knowledge and quantifying the steps that I'm now sharing with you in Sacred Process Mastery. This Sacred Process Mastery worked for me, or you wouldn't be watching this video right now. I used it to first build myself within and gain confidence to share it with others. Then I realized no one was really teaching it, so I built my courses and classes for you. It's been a magnificent journey that's ongoing. Now I'm building a whole new platform designed to help individuals from the start of their deconversion journey all the way through it and beyond. One of the best questions I get is how this knowledge is going to help me in my life. I know where that question is coming from, and I used to ask it to the Kemetic history teachers. This is what I say to anyone asking that beautifully profound question. On my new platform, anyone will have access to the knowledge to answer any questions they had about Christianity that would help them heal from the doubts and fears caused by the residual indoctrination. This knowledge will ease your mind and help you gain confidence about how you want to live. A byproduct is getting clarity about your purpose. That's what it will do for you in your life. I've used these principles in each step and level I've reached in my life. I found my purpose is to serve others by helping them grasp these sacred process mastery tools and techniques. But you're probably wondering if it'll work for you. I can completely understand. That's natural for most of us to ask. So in this video, I'm going to take you behind the scenes with one of my recent students and share their success with you. His name is Robert. He gave me permission to share this story with you. He was a pastor and son of two church pastors. He was steeped in the indoctrination of Christianity. In his own words, one of the biggest fears he had was a fear of death and going to hell. He lived with constant anxiety. He recently told me that he no longer lives with that anxiety and is creating life on his terms for himself and his family. He said reorienting to the ancient Kemetic paradigm changed his life. Where before he was living in fear and really feeling powerless on many levels, he now has shifted and is using this sacred process mastery, manifested a major goal and life accomplishment. Stay tuned and watch the video to the end, and you will know that it can and will work for you. I'll let Robert tell you himself. Now, if you haven't watched the first 4 videos, you're going to be wondering what I'm talking about here. I shared a boatload of knowledge that is more valuable than most courses out there. You need knowledge that you can apply and transform your life. You need to gain the confidence to use that real estate knowledge that you got in the course you bought last year. You need the confidence to know you have the competence to start the business that will put you in a position of creating life on your terms. You need the ability to live and be comfortable about being your authentic self. No more worrying about judgment of others. You should live unapologetically and not feel guilty or ashamed for doing so. Has all that historical knowledge transformed your belief in your ability to go after what you want in life and get it? Not yet? Then definitely check out those first 4 videos. As I had stated before, Robert's mother and father are Christian pastors. One of the things he said that he did was to give his power and ability to manifest anything in his life to the pastor. He, like many others, came to church to hear the word about what God would manifest. But the power was believed to be outside themselves. Robert took to heart and applied what I taught you about sacred process mastery in the first few videos. He learned the exact steps he needed to begin to learn how to manifest what he wanted in his life. Remember, frequency tuning is our updated terminology for the idea we call prayer in religion. In video 3, the idea of first becoming aware of how you're thinking based on you monitoring what you're feeling is life-changing. Studies have shown that 95% of what we think is subconsciously hidden from us and running on automatic pilot. The sacred process mastery tools and techniques in videos 2 and 3 are first a paradigm shift and then a life hack that will allow you to take that first major step to creating the life you desire and living it on your terms. I know it works from experience. Robert and many others have learned what to do in my Kemetic centered living community and that it works in an amazing way for all of them. I'll let him explain it in his own words.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Brother Reggie. How you doing, sir?
Doing good, brother. Good afternoon to you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. First of all, I gotta thank you for this class and for the content that you've placed on YouTube. I mean, it's
Thank
literally
you,
changed. It's changed my life. And,
thank you, brother.
And I'm not being facetious. I mean, it really has changed my life. You know, I'm the son of 2 preachers for over 40 years. Oh wow. It's actually helped me to understand that I have the power. I possess the power to manifest whatever it is that I desire or want to do. Because being, of course, now you know my background. When you have that background, you give that power to the minister, and that minister dictates when it, because folks have come to church now waiting to hear what's going to be manifested, not knowing that they have the power to manifest. So, I was caught in that web where, like, dang, waiting for the minister, I'm waiting for a word to come, so I know that to confirm, or to give me the okay to do these things, because I'm looking outside of myself, to find the permission to manifest. You know what I mean? So with that, confirmed it was, again, the pandemic has done wonders for me. I told my wife, I just walked up to her one day. I was like, honey, we're going to buy a house. We're going to be moving in our house by the end of the summer. And that was That was during the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
And I started talking about it. I started being about it. And I had a dream that we had another baby. And I was like, heck no. I was like, say heck no in my mind. And you know what I said. But I was like, no, bro. I was like, nah.
Oh, man.
We were arguing. We were kind of, it kind of brought, we were kind of arguing in the dream about the baby. And then the next morning, I said, well, what am I going to study today? What Reggie got for me today? So I looked and I started reading about dreams. And it started talking about, and you actually explained it. If you dream about a baby, you might need, maybe a new house. And I was like, oh, shoot.
Right. Yeah, something's being created.
Of course, I'm sitting our second month in our new house.
Oh, wow, bro. For real.
No joke. Brand new
home.
We're sitting, and it was by the summer. Literally told my wife this.
Wow, bro. Congratulations, man. Congratulations.
Man, you're welcome. No, thank you.
Isn't that incredible? Robert and his wife couldn't be happier. I hope you've enjoyed this brief glimpse into Robert's success with Sacred Process Mastery. Picture yourself at peace, knowing that you have the power to shape your life as you desire and being guided through each step of the process. Think of Earth as a training ground where you can develop your innate power as a god or goddess in this realm of existence. Traditional religious teachings often fail to deliver the result we sought. Moreover, we were taught not to ask God for anything directly as it was considered selfish. However, ancient Kemetic teachings present a different approach. By using Sacred Process Mastery, you can break down mental barriers and tap into your own inner power. This shift in thinking moves your focus from negativity to the positive possibilities. Remember, doing the same thing while expecting different results is the definition of insanity. It took me a decade to grasp these concepts, but my teachings will help you acquire and apply this knowledge in a fraction of the time. If you're interested in gaining insights, tools, and strategies designed to shatter limitations, turn challenges into opportunities, overcome fear, and create a limitless vision for your life, I have exciting news for you. Soon, I'll be opening the doors to the African Mind Rewire course, offering lifetime access to those who wish to live authentically, unapologetically, and on their terms, free of guilt or shame. The course includes supplemental content as part of the KCL Knowledge Stack, a 3-tier system that helps you, number 1, unlearn toxic religious programming, number 2, discover ancient Kemetic wisdom predating Christian dogma and doctrines, number 3, gain metaphysical insights that align you with positive beliefs, enhance your intuition, and provide clarity and direction for your life purpose. To truly break free from people-pleasing tendencies, you must embrace a new way of thinking. That's precisely what the African Mind Rewire course offers. This transformative course goes beyond repackaged Christianity or new religious doctrines. Instead, it introduces a philosophical system and metaphysical science that is both predictable and measurable. Imagine the immense clarity, confidence, and competence you'll gain from the well-organized content. More importantly, you'll develop sacred mastery processes that can powerfully and positively impact your life. Please note that the sign-up window will only be open for a few days. Don't miss out. Keep an eye out for registration and secure your spot when it opens. In the next video, I'll share specific instructions to help you secure one of the lifetime access spots when the doors open. Remember, every new stage in life requires a different version of yourself. To become that version, you must change your thinking. Holding on to old religious beliefs and thought patterns will only result in repeating the past. Embrace the opportunity for personal growth and avoid falling back into repackaged religion. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video soon.